the dancing. We need to talk about this as someone who is professionally trained. Welcome back to Lilly Singh and I, so we hustle harder, productivity lives here. Today is a bittersweet day because I am about to do something that kind of pains my heart. It really shouldn't, but it kind of does because I'm drama. Here's the mission for today. You return Dracarys.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Head to a meeting, then I have NBC meetings 1, 2, and 3. Watch the Raptors game, ayy! Go see Aladdin, go through my inbox, all that more, let's do it! The time has come for me to return Dracarys, my first car in LA. I'm kind of emotional about it. I feel like I've had so many memories in this car, and I remember when I first got it, I was just so excited. You know what? Cue emotional montage of Dracarys and I. And it's time, we're not gonna have 2 cars, it's time to return, but you've served me so well. So well. Okay, so minor detail, didn't think about this. I've been charging Viserion, not Dracarys. So Dracarys is dead and I have to go return to my appointments very soon. But Dracarys is battery very low. So I'm gonna charge as much as I can in 30 minutes. You know what? I overlooked this. My bad. I done starved my child. It's so interesting how different it feels to drive this car now compared to the new one. As it's still materialistic things. It's not even like, oh, my car, it's fancy. It's more just like what it represents to me. When I first moved to LA, this was the first car I got with my own money. It symbolized like independence, getting out of my comfort zone. So sentimental value. We're here. This is it, baby. Thank you. Onwards and upwards. Dracarys out! You know something I'm really bad at? Knowing things about my personal life. Like the girl's like, your registration, it's been updated. Can I see your insurance? I'm always calling, assistant, financial manager, teach me how to be a human, please. I need to work on that. Haven't vlogged in a second, my bad. Did so much stuff, had 3 meetings, all my NBC meetings. Writers, people that might be on camera with me, showrunners, head writers, all things. And I get really intense in these interviews. So first I ask a whole bunch like work questions and then I go, all right, now I'm just not gonna talk about work at all. I just wanna know you as a person. And I feel like in meetings, I have a really good poker face. Also, I've been told I have a really good poker face. So I just look at you and I try to like really figure out the person's energy and vibe. Like, tell me your favorite this, and that. What do you think about this? What do you prefer this? I just like really digging into the soul of someone because I'm gonna be working with these people every day and I'm gonna be around them every hour of those days. And so it's like, I wanna make sure that not only are you skilled, but like, are we gonna have fun? Are we gonna be happy? I believe in happy employees. I think happy employees do the best work. I think happy teams do the best work. Even though people might think they're money driven and milestone driven, I feel like people innately are driven by happiness. So when they're in happy environments and they feel good, they do good work. And so that's the vibe I wanna create for my show. You dig? But now, I'm gonna shut the F up because it's time for the Raptors.
My son got the OOTD on point. Good boy, Bum Bum, good boy.
Okay. There's a minute left. The Raptors are up by how much?
I think 3.
King's here. Matt's here. Taylor's here. It's 99.
Did he miss?
Right? You missed?
He missed. Okay, it's all right.
It's 98-95 and there's 1 minute 12 seconds left. We're leading, but I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Look at my hair. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth right now. I can't breathe. You need to get this. You need to get this. You have to get this.
Oh.
Yes, okay. I can't breathe. Our ball? Okay. What's reverse? My heart is right here. Y'all, there's 7 seconds left. There's 7 seconds left, y'all.
Give it some more.
Yes! My mother boy.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You didn't watch the game, but
I
that's
did.
what's up. That's what's up.
Breathe north.
So let me break this down for you, okay? Let me break this down for you. I'm flying to Toronto to see the game on Saturday. And if the Raptors win the game on Saturday,
When?
when correct, factually, I'm not making this up, it will be the furthest the Raptors have ever gone in the history of the Raptors. It will be a history-making game. I'm gonna be there! I can't wait! Damn! Yo, I'm so full today, so I've been eating pretty healthy. I feel like I keep saying I've been eating pretty healthy and then I follow it up with, but I swear, for the most part, I've like cleaned up my eating habits a little bit. The days that I do eat like popcorn and chips, really feel it in my system. I feel like, oh, I definitely ate that-ish, so a little rough. I'm gonna give you a full review of the movie Aladdin. I wanna say spoiler alert, but I also feel like who the F doesn't know how Aladdin ends? So spoiler alert, not really spoiler alert, but if you're really precious about it, maybe skip this part. Here is my full professional review. Okay, so first off, you know your girl's salty because she's not Jasmine, but I will say the biggest takeaway, I'll get to the story and all that stuff, but everything in the movie is very aesthetically pleasing, including the people. Everybody mother effing hot in that movie. Naomi Scott, the dude that plays Aladdin, who's by the way from Mississauga. Obviously, Will, Jafar. I mean, this is about as professional as I get. I don't know everyone's names and I don't know all the terms, but I'm gonna try. Everyone is beautiful in this movie. That's my, when you're watching, you're just like, the hell is this? I'd say the movie sticks pretty close to the original. So there wasn't much deviation from the original. So there were no major surprises. I think there's one or two additional songs that maybe put in there. For the most part, it sticks pretty close to the original. Let's go in order here. Aladdin, very charming. That boy is cute as F. Very charming, has a great smile. I think generally he did a pretty good job playing Aladdin. Jasmine, it pains me to say, she's beautiful. I think she was also very graceful in the role. I think she captured Jasmine quite well as well. Genie, Will Smith, I thought, did a great job. I think, you know, he had big shoes to fill. I think there's some funny moments. In general, in terms of comedy, I would say I was expecting a little more comedy. I did laugh at some parts, but I feel like when you do a remake, sometimes there's opportunity to instill like some more comedy, especially like maybe like timely comedy or maybe just like, I don't know, things you weren't expecting from the original. I thought that was lacking a little bit. Like I said, I did laugh some points, but I was expecting to laugh a little bit more. In my opinion, I feel like it's geared a little bit towards younger kids in that way, where like there wasn't as much sharp, witty humor. In general, my main feedback is that the movie has some really great parts and then some kind of cringy parts where you're like, okay, all right. But in general, it blends together to be an overall enjoyable experience, I would say. As someone who's brown, Indian, like my one critique of the trailer was that I was like, okay, is this gonna be what, like, and I'm just gonna straight up say, I'm like, is this gonna be what white people think Bollywood is? Like, is that what this movie's gonna be? Like, a lot of bright colors, what you think of Indian wedding is, like, type of thing? Because I felt like as a princess, Jasmine was not decked out enough. I was like, when I saw Jasmine in the trailer, I was like, you look like you're going to a lady, like your friend's Lady Sangeet, and you're supposed to be a princess. Lady Sangeet is like a pre-wedding event, not even the wedding event. So I was expecting her to be a bit more like lavish and decked. She's a princess. Sometimes she was, and other times I was like, no, you gotta show like that effing bawling Middle Eastern, like Agrabah's a made up place, but it's like alludes to like, you know, Arabian Nights. Like that bawling effing like royal getup, which I felt was lacking sometimes. But again, maybe that's just because I come from the world of like Bollywood and stuff and I know how extravagant those things can get. Colors were great. I thought they made Agrabah look fantastic. Some points, the green screen and CGI was a little out of I don't care, Justin Bieber's new music video, but otherwise it was great. There's also one song that's a little strangely timed where like it's a very sentimental dark moment and then all of a sudden it's like la 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 la. It was, I mean, it captures the true essence of Bollywood, but again, this is not Bollywood. It's also not like India. It's like Middle Eastern, so I don't want to confuse that. They're different. Also, me and Chase, I have a big beef anytime a movie in Hollywood gets made and it references like Middle Eastern, Indian, anything in that area. The dancing. We need to talk about this. As someone who is professionally trained, is very familiar. I would love to see a movie that incorporates dancing that's not just the stereotypical thing you would expect. A lot of this happening, like Bollywood belly dancing, all forms of Arabic type of dancing or Middle Eastern dancing, but they're like intricate and they're much more than that. But every time I feel like that type of dancing goes into a Hollywood movie, it's very what you would expect. Like, and we need to get past that because it's painful for me to watch. But yeah, my overall review is some great singing moments, some singing moments. Don't think that's as important. I don't think people need to be like Grammy Award winning artists to be in these movies. It was cute. My overall sentiment was, it was cute. I recommend seeing it, but it's not like, oh my god! But I still enjoyed it. I would give it a 7 out of 10, I believe. That is my review of Aladdin. But real talk though, Jafar, he could get it. And now that I Rotten Tomatoes it as a professional film critic, I'm going to wash this off, go to bed, do the damn thing. Yo, let's see how I did today. Today we ate a whole bucket of popcorn and I need to go figure all that out right now. On the toilet. Goodbye.